I forget what day it is sometime, but it's Sunday. You guys could be doing anything else you want to do, but you're here with us. So thank you for that. We're about to rock and roll with this thing. They pretty much gave us a second chance to go out here and just really crush it. So I'm looking forward to working with each and every one of you. If we haven't connected on Facebook, or, if we haven't connected yet, let's make sure we do, because again, we are a team. I'm here to build with all of you and just take it to the top. So excited about what's going on. And I guess we're just going to hand it over, to these boss ladies. But again, we are a circle of bosses, and that's just how we're going to roll over here. So let's go ahead and let's get right to it.
Cool. Over to you guys.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Okay, so I know most of you know me already. And yeah, so just in case you don't, my name's Liancia. And me and Tiaja are going to basically just quickly just share some stuff that we're just going to do just to kind of help you guys and support you with your eBay. Primarily your eBay business, and just to help that get along. So she's just doing Tiaja. She's great. She's over in the States, and she's been doing amazing well with eBay. Just recently, she got the rank on eBay of a top-rated seller, which is epic and amazing. So she's doing fantastic. Just hand over to you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. I'm Tiaja. For anyone that hasn't had the chance to connect with me, I'm friends with a few of you guys on Facebook. So if we're not friends, definitely send me a request. I'd love to connect with each and every one of you. I'm really excited about the direction that the company is going in. Our team is growing. We're adding new people every single day to the group. So we really did notice the need to try to, make sure that everyone is succeeding and put together these trainings. And I'm definitely honored and excited that you guys trust me to give you guys some training, and I'll definitely do whatever I can do to help out. We're all here to help out. So I know that I believe, Lancia, you have the schedule and everything to let everyone know when it's happening and everything like that.
Correct.
Before you guys jump into that, do you want to give a little bit of background, because I'm not sure everybody knows what it is you're talking about.
As far as the eBay training?
Yeah, like the fact that we're going to be rolling out something.
I'm look at me jumping right on in. So yeah, we're going to be doing some trainings, some more in-depth concepts, and definitely Q&A. The way that I like to train, I definitely like for you to have questions, because if I were to just kind of go through some things and just assume and show you things my way, and then there's no questions, we could leave a lot of things on the table. So definitely I encourage everyone, if you're confused about anything, write down your questions, and when we get into these trainings, we will have a portion where we can do some Q&A, or if there's anything that you'd like to see specifically, we can address those things as well. So it'll be really in depth, and hopefully it'll help you guys out a lot.
Awesome. Yeah. So yes, like Tiaja just said, the trainings are basically, and Matt has already said, we saw the need that because a lot of new people are coming in and starting, they just don't know sometimes where to begin and literally what to do. And the Infinite training is incredible and it's great. And we still very much highly recommend everybody that starts to use that and to go there, because you're paying for it, so you should be making full use of that and going back all the time and just checking that and re-watching the videos. I still re-watch the videos constantly just in case I've missed anything, and just to brush up on things as well. So the trainings that we're going to be doing are in addition to that, and they're basically just going to be literally almost covering the gap between someone that's literally starting and even hasn't even got to the videos yet. Even though we're pushing you to go straight to the videos, we just want to basically set you up immediately so that you can literally just start running with your eBay. So you're going to be doing every single week, we're going to be having 3 to 4 eBay trainings throughout the week. So if a new person starts, we can usually say, okay, tomorrow there's an eBay training beyond that. So there will be trainings at least 3 days a week happening for you, which you'll be able to access and jump on board when and as you see necessary to do so. So this coming week, we've got 3 scheduled. So there's going to be one tomorrow, which I will be doing. And the trainings will be at, is it 10 p.m. I think we said?
10 p.m.
10 p.m. Yes, the trainings are going to be in the evening, 10 p.m. following, because we do presentations every evening at 8. So the trainings are going to be at 10 p.m. every evening. So tomorrow I'll be doing the one on Monday. The next one will be on Wednesday, and that will be by Rochelle, another incredible woman on our team who's doing fantastic for eBay as well. And then the next one after that will be on Friday, which Tiaja will be doing on Friday. So we will let you know every week when the trainings will be happening, but those will be the ones that are happening for you this week. So please, again, take advantage of them. Come with your questions if you're having problems, if you're having issues, and whatever, then please come prepared with your questions so that we can answer those and just help you and support you with that. So this will be something which I think will be really, really great and really beneficial for those that are seasoned and for those that are literally coming in and have never, ever done anything before. But like we said, you paid for your Infinii training. So in the gaps and the spaces that we're not doing stuff, please use that, because those are incredible trainings, and it's there for you to utilize and to use. So yeah, and that's it from us.
Great stuff. So what do you guys think about that? I mean, does that, because I know a lot of you guys have been messaging, you know, myself and a lot of people individually just asking for help. Probably not everybody on this call, but are you guys excited by that? Is that kind of, do you guys see the value in, you know, these guys are taking time out of their, you know, from running their own businesses and, you know, their own families to really, you know, give you guys some extra value, because we want to see you all succeed. So, you know, hopefully, you know, can we get a few comments from you guys? Are you guys happy with that? Okay. So, Ree said yes. Sadia says really needed. Definitely. Cool. Cool. Guys, let me just put you guys on mute again. The way, as Tiaja and Liancia said, the way this is really going to work, if this is going to be successful, these sessions are being held for you guys, right? So if you guys really want to maximize them, then, you know, I'm not sure the best way. Maybe that whoever the person is who's holding the training session on a particular day can start a thread in the Life Without Limits group, and you guys can post questions in advance. I don't know, something like that, just to give the guys, you know, if there's something that, you know, is probably going to need a little bit more either homework before the session, or just so that the trainer has an idea of what you guys are going to want to talk about during the session, just to make sure that we're really adding value. I think they probably appreciate as much advance notice as possible. Does that make sense? So I don't know, Liancia, Tiaja, what do you think? Like maybe starting a thread, say, you know, at the beginning of the day, and these guys can underneath it if there's anything they want.
I love it.
Yeah, great idea. Absolutely.
I love that idea.
I do have good ideas every now and again. All right, so we're getting more feedback here. Peter says, great. Eleanor says, thank you. Matt Daniels, that's me, says, yep, that wasn't me. Shanta says, great idea. Okay, so it seems like people have been waiting for this. So, you know, if we're going to start off with 3 or 4 sessions, see how that goes. We're prepared, and we've already discussed moving to 7 days a week if need be. All right, because we just want to make sure that you guys have real value. Now, this is not going to be your standard 1 hour long, you know, going full on training. Some of them could be just a half an hour drop-in center where you might just want to drop in, ask some questions. You're stuck on one particular thing. You log in and log out. It doesn't have to be like you sit through the whole thing. Everything will be recorded, and we'll find a consistent platform. Maybe we'll either do a YouTube channel or a Vimeo channel. I mean, we've got all of our guys in Australia that wanted to be on this call, but it's like 3 o'clock in the morning their time, or 4 o'clock in the morning. So we'll be recording this and sending this to our guys in the States, in the Australia as well. But hopefully you guys are excited by that. I think also eBay is just going to be the start. So I think, you know, we obviously, we have Infinii training on Bonanza. There's Amazon, different levels of Amazon training. And as we Shakira likes the idea of a drop-in session. See, all right. So as we develop and we listen, we're going to need feedback from you guys. We can start making it. Maybe it's 3 days a week eBay, 1 day a week a Bonanza training. So obviously we're upskilling as well, right? So if any of you guys start to run with a particular type of strategy, either on eBay or on a different platform, come to one of us and jump on. You know, share whatever's working for you. Share with the team. Yeah. Cool. Is there anything else we missed on the e-commerce side? Are you guys all accessing like the what's it called? Masterclasses. Are you guys all doing that? Yeah? Cool. All right. Well.
Hey, sorry, just a quick one in regards to that. I'm not sure if you are all aware, but there is an international masterclass that has just started. And so, yeah, I really, really, really want to encourage everybody to be getting onto the masterclasses and watching those, especially now that we've got the international ones, which is more our time. So yeah, I can't stress enough for everybody just to get onto the masterclasses, especially if it means at the end of it you can actually benefit from getting a certificate where you can earn something and use that as an additional income and you can train other people. So yeah, the masterclasses are every Wednesday or Thursday. I'm not too sure, one of those 2 days, but they are recorded in your back office. So just check your back office, which everybody, I'm again encourage everybody, you should be doing Thursday, right? Every couple of days anyway. Do you know what I mean? Just checking what's happening and new updates, because that's happening all the time in regards to e-commerce stuff too. So yeah, thanks.
Cool. Excellent. Thanks, Leoncia. So I've got a few questions coming in the chat box. So the training is going to be at 10 p.m. UK time, which is, so 10 p.m. UK time versus PST. So that is going to be 2 p.m. PST, and that is going to be
5 Eastern.
5 Eastern. Okay. So, so yes, guys, we're going to start off with eBay. Now, somebody asked, is there going to be different topics covered each day? That's a good point. We'll try as much as possible to make it so that we're not overlapping. I mean, at the minute, there's not a whole lot of official structure to what we're doing. We just recognize that there was a need and we're going to figure it out as we go along. And that's why it's going to be so important for you guys to tell us what you want to tell us as much as possible in advance, what it is that you guys are struggling with. And then we'll try to prepare as much as possible. But I'll be honest and say there's not a whole lot of structure in terms of on Monday we'll be talking about this part of eBay and on Tuesday a different part. This has come from a conversation that we really had a few days ago, recognizing that it got to a point where the team was growing and people were just requesting more than the one kind of session that was happening a week or so. All right. So just bear with us if it's not perfect. We're doing this from a place where we want to help you. Yeah. Cool. Big man, do you want to take it from here, and then we'll start going through the partner side?
Yeah, let's go for that. Is there any more questions on the e-commerce stuff?
No, I think it's pretty much the same. Yeah, I think it's pretty much the same. I think it's pretty much the same question coming through. We'll come back to that anyway. Go for it, dude.
All right. So what we're going to do right now is start talking about the partner side. Now, who's all partners here? Who's trying to get that $20,000? That's what I want to know.
Yep.
Okay, I see a lot of hands. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Put your hands up. No, but so definitely. So what we're looking to do right now is really start getting you guys focused. Again, everything's been reset on the partner side. We have another basically almost 90 days to get to it. Is everybody up to date on what's going on? Did everybody see that last corporate webinar the company held a couple nights ago?
I think it'd probably be easier for people. So for those of you that haven't seen it, can we just get like a message in the group box to say haven't seen it or no? Because I think that's really going to talk to a really important part of your business, right? So, sorry, Terry, you carry on and I'll jump in after you.
Yeah, do you have those slides available? You know, you had some slides I didn't have, so we can kind of get in there and talk about that.
Okay, all right, let's do that then. All right, so before we do that, one thing I want to say to you guys, and this isn't having a go at you guys, this is just a fact, right? So for those of you just doing the e-commerce side, this relates to you as well, because whenever there's a corporate webinar, really, if you're serious about your business, you should try as much as possible to commit yourself to watching the webinars within 24 hours, just because there's going to be a lot of time sensitive stuff that when I've not seen a corporate webinar in the last series of corporate webinars that haven't had important updates on them, updates that will almost affect or change your behavior based on what you heard on the webinar. So if you're relying on other people to give you the information, you're not doing your own business the right, the giving it the real value that it deserves, right? So as I said, I understand we all have jobs, we all have families, kids, life happens, right? But as I said to some of my guys, if you just make that commitment to yourselves that whenever there's a corporate webinar, just make it your business that you prioritize it. Most of them now, I haven't really seen one that's more than an hour long. So if any of you guys have come over from DS Domination, you'll know that some of those webinars used to be 3 hours long, right? They purposely keep them to 1 hour now. So, even if it's just on your lunch break, I would encourage you so much because it's just going to help you keep in the loop, okay? And so, so what we're going to do now...
Yeah, that saying, you got to show up to blow up. And things are always changing, so we definitely want to be updated, up to date with everything at all times.
Yeah. So, can everybody see my screen?
Yeah.
Is that a yes?
I see.
So did you see the updated slide that I just put up? So right now, all right, let me just change it now. Just tell me if you can see the corporate webinar one. Yeah? Hello?
I see you.
Dual team.
Yeah, the dual team one. Okay, cool. So for those of you, sorry, Terry, do you want to explain this or do you want me to?
I'll let you take that, man. You mastered it, so.
That just means you can't be bothered to do it, right? Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, guys. So listen. So basically, the 90 days has restarted from the 15th of February. That was day 0 of 90 days. Okay. So basically 3 months is 1 month is going to be March 15th, April 15th, May 15th. So basically you've got until about May 15th in terms of the director's bonus, right? But I want to kind of, and I think when I spoke to Terry about this, we both agreed that really we want to try and move this away from like the director bonus in the first instance, because they've just added some real game-changing value to all of the managerial levels, okay? And so what I really want to kind of get across to you guys is that I know it can be daunting to go for the director's bonus, right? And Terry and I are going to be doing some additional training. So it's not just going to be on the e-commerce side where we recognize there's probably a need for additional training. So, not all of us come from MLM backgrounds or any form of business background. So in terms of the mindset needed to really kind of go for wherever it is you're going from a business perspective, we're all at different levels. So Terry's got some great background. I've got some, there's a few other leaders on this call as well who, we can all chip in. But I think what will be good is once or twice a week at least, we'll be doing some kind of like a partner training. What kind of mindset do you need to have? How do we go about building a team? How do we go about growing our business, right? What are the type of challenges that you should expect to face? Because really, even on the e-commerce side, the partner side and the e-commerce side, what you're going to find is just a series of problems, a series of challenges that you just need to overcome. That's just business. That's just the entrepreneurial lifestyle. Now, I think Infinii have recognized that there was a whole lot of emphasis, maybe too much emphasis, placed on getting to director. Okay. So even though we're excited about the director in 90 days bonus, I think Terry and I and you know, some of the people that I soundboarded this with all agree that let's break it down a little bit more, because there's a lot of value, a true amount of value in now hitting everything up to national manager, right? So even if we just take the builder level, okay, so this is where you've got no minimum business volume requirement. There's zero minimum business volume requirement for builder. You can now earn up to $500 a week from the dual team bonus, okay? That has more than doubled since before the corporate webinar yesterday. So they've basically doubled the weekly earnings you can earn at the builder level. And what we'll do is, we're not going to go through it right now, but as part of the trainings we're going to do on the partner side, you know, we're going to show you how to build your binary to maximize these bonuses. All right. But what I really want to get across to you is this: the builder level, the managers level, the regional managers level, and even the national managers level, these are all levels that is possible for you to, if you have a hot streak of a month, you can achieve these levels in 1 month, right? So we will show you, we will give you all of the tools and all of the support necessary, but from builder to national manager, these levels are all achievable in 1 month's hard work. So what would it mean to you to earn an extra $500 a week? What would it mean to you to earn an extra $1,000 a week? All right. The minimum business volume requirement to hit manager level is like something like $1,500. Okay. And you could be earning up to $1,000 a week. Now they've increased the regional managers weekly bonus limit to $1,500 a week. Guys, that's $6,000 a month, right? All of this is achievable for you if you just go for it. Okay. So what we're going to do from now on is the strategy. For those of you that have seen my strategy sessions already, you'll know what I'm talking about. But basically what I do for the team is I do like a roadmap. All right. This is a strategy for getting to director level. Well, I'm going to scrap that for the time being, because Terry and I agree that we want to help as many of you guys get to national manager as possible. Okay. Because for me, national manager is almost like the new director in a sense, because what they've done is not only have they increased the maximum dual team weekly earnings, so all of those numbers you can see in red are increases from the very bottom level up to regional manager in terms of what you can earn from the dual team weekly bonus, right? These are weekly bonuses. But for getting to national manager, they've basically just changed the game. So what the previous compensation looked like is that it just looked exactly like what you can see for national manager now, but without the infinity pay. Okay, that infinity pay is even higher than what was before the corporate webinar, what was going to be paid to a director. So prior to Saturday, the infinity pay only started from the director level. Okay, and it was $200 per line of PET. For those of you that don't understand what this infinity pay bonus is, what this means is, let's say you enroll 5 people, okay? 5 people in total, okay? And what's going to happen is, when those 5 people, say they all become partners, right? So they all individually build their teams. This infinity pay column basically means you will earn a flat 5% of whatever business volume is generated by each line of PET, all right? So basically, let's say Terry puts me into the business and he puts Liancia into the business, and he puts Tiaja into the business. So that's Terry's got 3 lines of PET: me, Liancia, and Tiaja, right? So I go and build a team of, I generate $10,000 of business volume. Each of us generates $10,000 of business volume. Terry will earn 5% in weekly cash bonus on based on all of each of the lines of business volume. My line of business volume, Tiaja's, and Liancia's. But at National Manager, it's capped at $250 per person. So let's just say Terry was able to, the 5% on my line equaled $250. The 5% on Tiaja's line of PET equaled $250, and the same for Liancia, right? That will be $750 a week. And that will be on top of whatever your dual team weekly bonus is, right? And so for those of you who know, basically your dual team weekly bonus is based on 10% of whatever your lesser team business volume is. So you all know that you've got 2 teams, right? You've got 2 teams, your left and your right. So whichever team has less business volume, you will earn 10% of that in your team, dual team weekly. So the point I'm trying to make to you is this, right? Before, you only got the infinity pay at the director level and above. Infinii have now recognized that it's, a lot of people find that daunting, right? So at the national managers level, which I truly believe is doable in 1 month, if not 1 month, then do it in 2 months. But the point is that you now have the opportunity, even if you've just got 2 people in your team that are starting to run with you, you could be earning, up to $2,000 a week from this line, and, $250 per person a week from the infinity pay, right? So and this is possible for you to do literally in a month, 2 months, 3 months, right? So from this point on, Terry and I are going to be doing, let me just put this up like this, really. From this point on, Terry and I are really going to be doing some training for you guys, we're going to focus on trying to get as many of you guys to national manager as possible. Because are you guys excited by the update in terms of what that means for your pocket? Yes? No? I couldn't hear anything about that. Okay. So, yeah, go on. Sorry, say that again.
I think everyone's saying that they're really excited, but they're scared to unmute right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
Okay.
I'm muting myself again.
All right, cool. Thanks for that, Cesar. So, guys, listen, in terms of achieving national manager, it's 3 times easier to get to national manager than it is to get to director. That's how much of a difference it is, right? You've got to achieve $30,000 of business volume to get to director. There's $10,000 of business volume to get to national manager, right? So we will do everything that we can to help you get to that level. Now, there's lots of things that we've got coming for you guys in terms of to help you with your business. Now, Terry, do you want to talk about some of the lead generation stuff, or do you want to kind of talk about the cool parties and stuff? What do you want to get on, kind of talk about?
First, let's talk about the lead generation. And you guys know we're kind of one unit now with Life Without Limits. We're grouping everything together. For one, we're going to be one of the biggest movements out there, not just in Infinii, but in the world. Everybody needs to know who we are, and together we'll be able to achieve that a lot really quick. You know what I mean? So the first thing that I want to go over is, being able to hit these ranks and upgrading and some of the bonuses that we're going to have for you guys. First of all, I know a lot of people came in at the $50, was at the prime level. In order to hit these bonuses a lot quicker, we're going to be giving some bonuses to everyone who upgrades to Surge. This is only for the builders. If you're a builder, you definitely want to get upgraded to Surge. One thing I have on the list here, I just got a new software actually, and it's kind of an update to the software I currently have, where I'm able to generate leads with the push of a button. So I could push a button and we can have leads coming in from, we can target anybody. We can target people in Paycation or any other company out there. And what we're able to do, we can send thousands of leads to people's voicemails with the push of a button. And these people will actually hear a 30-second commercial type of message, with our pitch. And then people will raise their hands and say, hey, I'm interested in what you got going on. Can you call me back? So these leads are a lot different than the leads that I'm sure a lot of you guys got leads from me previously. These leads are different. These are actually people who say, hey, I want to know more about your opportunity. They're raising their hands. They want to call back. So, that's just one bonus that will be given away to everyone who upgrades to the Surge level. Did you want to talk about anything as far as that, Matt, as far as the bonuses?
Okay, so, first of all, I just want to be really clear, right? This is not, in terms of upgrading to Surge, you guys, this is all about really mindset, okay? Because let me just take you back to so last year, when I first started out with DS Domination, I started at pro like everybody else. But when I started out with my business partner, we were very clear about what we wanted to achieve in the year, okay? So if you guys don't know where you want to be with this business in a year or at the end of this year, then really, if you're not aiming for anything, then how are you going to know what success looks like? So for me, I knew when I joined this DS Domination by the beginning of December 2014, I knew that by December 2015, I wanted to have started my own private label. I wanted to be importing products from China. I wanted to be drop shipping on multiple different platforms. I knew that I wanted to get to the point where we had virtual assistants, where we were going to start outsourcing our business to. If you guys don't have those types of aspirations because you just don't know what the options are, come to us. But if you're just looking at it as what can I get from Prime, then chances are you're going to be one of the people by June that aren't going to be here. I'm just going to be honest with you, right? Because what my experience of the last year is, if you don't have any specific ambitions for your business, you're not going to get the results. Like, you're going to see some people fast tracking and you're going to see yourself just kind of bumping along. And you're going to say, this isn't working for me. I'm going to try something else. Okay. So what I would encourage you to do, and, this should be an ongoing conversation with yourself, is if you want to get to the point where you own your own business, where you're starting your own private label, where you built a team of X amount, right? Then you're going to have a roadmap in terms of what is your gap in knowledge. So from an e-commerce side of things, you're not going to be able to get to private label by staying on pro for the next, Prime. Sorry, I'm still thinking my DSD hat, right? So you're not going to be able to get to your goals if they're anything like the type of goals I had last year by staying on Prime for as long as you can. That's just not how it works. You need to see it as an investing in yourself, right? And that's from an e-commerce side as well as from a partner side. So what we're going to do, and I think we could get better at this, is really sharing with you guys what are the benefits of moving up to Surge, because it's just going to earn you more money. You're going to learn how to sell on different platforms. And also from a partner side, it's going to help you to grow a proper business. So Terry has been very, very, some of the help that Terry gives us as a team, I've never experienced that anywhere else. For him to divvy up leads that he's paid for, 30,000 leads or wherever it was he had before, and dish those out like confetti to us, that's a lot, right? I'm going to add into that as well. So I've got some trainings. So for those of you that know DS Domination, I've still got some training recordings from people like Stacey Serrano, who was doing $100,000 a month drop shipping on Amazon. I've got her training, right? I've got Brian Cinnamon's ultimate drop shipping method. All right. So he doesn't even sell that on the open market anymore. If you apply to go, and you can only apply through somebody who already has the training, and then he'll vet you and he'll ask, let me see your back office, right? That's before he'll let you buy the training. I've got that training. That training is so powerful. Listen, I'm not even going to, you guys know Brian Cinnamon. I don't need to go into Brian Cinnamon, right? I've got his training, all right? There's other things that I can offer you guys, but this is going to be about you guys wanting to invest in yourself. This shouldn't always be about us incentivizing you to do it. Investing in yourself to get to the surge level, which is $150 a month, means that you'll be learning how to sell on Amazon, eBay, Bonanza, Shopify, WooCommerce, and you'll have some more advanced strategies on Amazon, eBay to generate more sales and to increase your profit margins, right? So the reason why I'm saying this is because I'm seeing, when I'm looking around, is that I'm seeing people making sales, but what are you doing with your profits? That's what I'm noticing, right? Because when going back to last year, as soon as I made $400, I bought Monopoly. I didn't think, okay, cool, I'm going to spend it on something else. I was just looking at, as soon as I've made the profit, I'm upgrading, because I realized there was a gap in my knowledge. So just from an e-commerce side, which should relate to everybody, if you're serious about your e-commerce business, it's not going to benefit you to stay at the prime level. Okay. So I understand $400 is a lot for everybody, right? I'm at the $400 level, and it's a lot of money. So, but the $150 level, there's a lot of value. Maximizing your profit margin, so increasing them, driving more sales, higher frequency of sales, and more platforms for you to sell on. So yes, we're going to give you some additional incentives. As I said, I've got that. Some of you guys have received that Stacey Serrano training from me a day or two ago, right? So for the action takers, I give that to them. Yeah, so I will give that to you guys. In addition to that, some of my leadership guys, they're testing out lead generation on platforms like Instagram. So Instagram marketing, right? Facebook PPC. There's another system, mobile CPA. We've got YouTube marketing. We've got a lot of strategies that we're going to be rolling out to you guys starting from March, which is going to help you guys to explode your business. So this is not about you kind of cold calling your friends and all of that all the time. We're going to give you the same type of strategies that Brian Cinnamon, Jesse Singh use to put 200-300 people into their business every month. But there has to be an element of initiative from you guys as well. Does that make sense? Does anybody have any thoughts about that? Are you guys excited by that? Do you agree? Do you disagree?
Man, let's get it. You know, this business can literally take you from the blacktop to the laptop. You know, I'm telling you right now, I don't know where I would be if it wasn't for this industry. You know what I mean? And Infinii is a business that your results, just showing your results, will automatically build your network marketing business. I know a lot of you guys are using techniques that Matt have taught you before, but we just got to step it up. As a team, we got to step it up. We have some YouTube training coming soon. We need to be all over YouTube. Anybody in here ever done a YouTube video before? Okay, so I know a lot of you guys aren't internet marketers, but we got to step it up. Like every time someone does a search for Infinii on YouTube, Life Without Limits needs to show up. We need to be everywhere. So that's the type of things that we're bringing to you guys. Again, we're here with you 100%. We have to do it as a team, and we will be unstoppable. So is there any questions that I can answer for you guys? Any questions?
Sorry, before you get into that, right? So I just want to be really clear. So in terms of upgrading to search, right? So not only we'll give you incentives to upgrade for search, even though you shouldn't need it, right? But also, for those people that hit national manager, remember, you're going to be earning great money to get to national manager, right? For those of you that hit national manager, and so when's the cutoff point for next set of promotions? Because I think they get announced on March the 15th, right? Is that right? Sorry.
Right.
Okay. All right. So this is what we'll do. For those people that are announced as national managers on the 15th of April, so you've got basically a month, and so the last week of this month and the whole of March, for those people announced as national managers in the April 15th promotions call, you will get one of the exclusive Monopoly kind of trainings that I've got. I will also give you guys access to an FBA product that I have sourced from China that will make you over 100, maybe 200 pounds profit in the first instance. It might be monthly profit. It might just be once off. So Lianza says, what's FBA? So fulfillment by Amazon. So basically, I will show you, all right, how to import a product. I will give you the product. I'll say, here's the product that you need to buy. This is what it costs in China. This is what it's selling for on Amazon right now. Okay. So buy it and you'll make X amount of profit, because I know Amazon very well. In fact, in some of the e-commerce trainings, I might start doing an Amazon training, but that's only going to be for people at the surge level and above. You're not going to get that training from me at the prime level. All right. So as most of you know, I've got a private label product out selling in Europe right now. I sell on, that's my preferred platform. I import products from China. I've got a couple of boxes of product downstairs right now, and I'm happy to kind of move you guys along with that, fast track you a little bit. But if you're not a surge, then I don't speak English. Yeah. I don't understand. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to give to you guys. So as well as that, we've got, I don't know if any of you guys have heard of, oh, somebody's saying, when will you start with us? Don't worry, guys. It's all going to come along, right? What I'm trying to do is move things along, because this is going to help all of your businesses as well, right? So I want you guys to share this with your downlines as well. Okay. So go to people and just share with them and say, look, we want to get as many people to the $150 a month level, not because it's just about getting us to national money. That's not what it's about. It's about you guys learning to sell on multiple different platforms, because this is not just about eBay. It's not, I see everybody here is just like eBay, which is great, but Amazon makes millionaires. Bonanza is Google's e-commerce selling platform. What bigger platform do you know than Google? But you need to know how to use it right. Shopify is huge. You're limiting your income by focusing on eBay, right? So as well as all of that, by next month, you guys are going to start getting some trainings to be able to explode your lead generation business. Instagram strategies, Facebook PPC strategies. We're going to give you some leads as well. In fact, one of the leaders that I've got in Australia right now, Scott, he's testing out a system that generates hundreds of thousands of leads every day. You heard me right. Hundreds of thousands of leads every day. It's called Mobile CPA. He just spent $1,000 on it. And he was taking Terry through some of the things. I couldn't even understand half of the stuff he was saying to me. But all I know is he said hundreds of thousands of leads. So if you guys want access to those type of leads, we will do everything to help you with your businesses. But if you don't help yourself, can't help you. Okay. So yeah, so I've got Amazing Selling Machine as well. That if you look, Google Amazing Selling Machine, in fact, Google it now while you're listening to me. That's a $3,000 training. I've got that right now. In fact, some of you guys have got that from me, because I was only giving this training to people that were at Excel back in December, right? But because, yeah, I know some people are saying my head's spinning. So no, this just shows you that we want you guys to win, okay? We want you guys to win. But if you're not willing to invest $150 into yourself a month to increase your knowledge and to build your business, then don't ask to sit with me one-on-one to help you start doing private label and doing all these types of things. So what was that? That was Amazing Selling Machine. I've got to decide what, I don't know if I'm going to give that away to just Surge. I think that's got to be something extra, right? So what's that, Liancia? Unmute yourself.
Saying I reckon that's an Excel thing.
That an Excel one. All right, we'll leave that for Excel, because that's a $3,000 training.
That's huge.
Right. Okay, so all right, you see, Liancia's this. That's why we call her boss lady, right? None of us mess with her. Okay, so she's just like, nope, don't give it to nobody else. All right, so I've got Amazing Selling Machine. That's worth $3,000, right? I've got Stacy Serrano. In fact, let me see if I can pull it up so you guys can just see this. So Terry, you might just want to talk for a second while I find this training. Actually, no, I've got it. Hold on. I just want to show you guys. I want to show you guys what it looks like. All right. Are you ready? Learn Stacey's exact monopoly method to generating 100,000 in sales per month on Amazon. It's there. All right. So
as short as possible. Hopefully we can find a lot in about.
Okay. So you guys know I'm not playing, right? I don't need to show you guys amazing selling machine. You know I really don't need to do that, right? So let's just so you guys know that I'm not playing. I'm not playing really. I'm really going to give this to you guys, but you guys have to invest in yourselves. So we'll work out the details later on, but Terry, back to you, dude.
Hey, that's some incredible. Anybody mad at those bonuses? Nah, I ain't think so.
I'm angry. I'm real angry.
I'm telling you. So, you know, that's a lot of what we got going on. And again, we just got to get out here and really put it down again as a team. And I'm so excited about everything. I'm fired up. Reach out to me with any help you need. Reach out to Matt, Tiaja, everybody, man. We're all everybody's bosses, you know. I mean, that's pretty much all I got, man. You know, I'm just ready to get out here and get it rocking and rolling. I see a lot of super.
Okay, guys.
Hey, it's Kamala.
So we have some
Hey,
feedback.
Terry.
Say that again.
Hey, can you hear me? It's Kamala.
Hey, Kamala.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey. How's it going? I just wanted to say, really appreciate what you guys are doing. It's really exciting, and I can't wait to get stuck into the training.
Oh, thanks, Kamala. That means a lot. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Definitely. We're here for you 100%. Again, thanks to Leancia, Tiaja, Matt, and everybody else that's here. Everybody who turned off their, you know, automatic income reducers to get on here, which is the television. A lot of people sit around watching TV all day. You know what I mean? We're here. We all have common goals, and you know, we really need to reach them together. You know, over the money and all that stuff, the freedom is really where it's at. Being able to spend that time with your family. You know, that's what I love about the business we're in. This is a business that makes you money in your sleep. You know, I'm never mad when I hear those cha-chings early in the morning when I'm asleep. That's the greatest sound to wake up to. So, you know, let's get out here and get it.
Yeah, can I just ask a question, right? So we asked the question, who here wants to be, can I just see a show of hands again? Who here wants to hit at least national manager? Okay, all right. Who here wants to start their own private label? Who wants to start their own company, be CEO of their own private label, international e-commerce company? So for those of you with your hands down, that you didn't raise your hand to either of those, what are your goals? And this is not me. I'm just trying to understand, because if you're just e-commerce side, what is exciting for you guys? If getting to private label isn't your kind of your way, what you want to achieve, then I'm trying to look through the chat box. Maybe I can see what the answer is. I don't know why you wouldn't put your hand up to at least one of those. Okay.
What's private label?
Private label is when you import products from China. So what I've done, so just before Christmas, me and my business partner, we set up our own company called Product Kings Limited. We launched our first private label, which is a product we imported from China. We put it underneath the Product Kings brand. We launched it on Amazon in a very specific way. And now it's just selling in 5 different countries. So there's no reason. I call that legacy money, because when you create your own company and you launch your own brand, nobody can take that away from you. Because what you guys are learning right now is how to sell other people's products for profit. But the whole point of that is that's not where the most money is. The most money is when you start using the profits from that to upgrade your training, and then you can invest in your own branded products where you put your own brand on it, you launch it, and you can build it up to where it's earning 10, 15,000 a month, right? So to me, that was something that I got to within a year, and we didn't have Infineon. we had the old DSD Pro, Elite, Monopoly, Unleashed, and then go into Genesis, which cost $1.5 grand, right? And we still got there. And we didn't have a group of people like this who were working with us. It was just me and James, right? So you guys, by the end of this year, you could literally have, I've just employed my first virtual assistant in the Philippines, okay? So if that doesn't excite you, think about all the stuff you guys are doing with your dropshipping business right now. I can show you, I can point you to a team in the Philippines that you can employ for money that you just wouldn't even, like, if I told you what I'm paying for these guys, for them to work for me 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, 4 weeks a month, drop shipping for me. That's
Tell them, bro.
No, I'm not telling them. They don't deserve it. No, I'm not telling them nothing. All right? I'm not telling you nothing. All I'm saying to you is that I knew I was going to be here December 2014. I knew that. And I knew that I had to race through all of the training packages to get here. So if you don't have that goal now, then there's no way you're going to be there in a year's time. That's the best way I can put it. Yeah? So, cool. So, yeah, I'm literally not going to tell you. So don't think I'm changing my mind. Okay. So I can see there's some other questions. I have a question about the liability from a legal position from private label. Yeah, so listen, we'll get into all of those details and specifics at another point. But I just wanted to, I think some of you maybe didn't really realize the potential of what you've got in your hands. Yeah. So literally in your mind, you could own your own company and have your own private label out there. Okay. So yes, I'll say Sadia is a lawyer. She wants to talk about patent law and stuff like that. That's fine. I mean, there is an element of that, but there's private labels, a whole industry. Yeah. So I can show you a way to search on Amazon where you'll see about 15 people selling exactly the same item, and there's no patent infringement. So yeah. Okay. So this is big. Yeah. Okay, cool. So guys, is there any more questions? Are you guys excited by what you've heard? Yeah? No, any more questions at this point?
Come on, there got to be some more questions.
No, they're not, bro. They're not excited. We're going to just go back to prime life. Everybody's just going to go back to prime life and be like, yeah, I'm just going to live my prime life.
Matt, I've got a question there.
Go on, Deanie, man.
Matt, yeah? So for guys that are on Prime, yeah, what would you say their next steps are?
The next step is this, right? If you're brand new and you started yesterday and you've not made any profits from sales online, go and make $100, all right, and upgrade, because you can upgrade mid-month to Surge and you're only paying the difference. Go and make your first $100. Like, if you're spending your first $100 on going out or buying shoes or buying a handbag or buying whatever it is people buy for $100, you're doing the wrong thing, right? You should be upgrading to Surge, because at Surge,
you mean to say I can't go buy those new Jordans this weekend?
Yeah, but you can, bro, because I know you're at past Surge. But I'm talking to Prime people. If you're at Prime, your main focus should be getting to Surge. And then when you're at Surge, always upgrade, then make more money. What you guys are forgetting is we're not telling you to go and buy a product just for the sake of the product. Surge is going to make you more money. So when the person said upgrade to Surge, then what? Then make more money.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I mean, it's your business. You're in full control of that. So you always got to reinvest in yourself and your business, and it's just going to grow.
Yeah, and then obviously, as I said, for those people that upgrade to Surge in the next week, what did I say I was going to give them? I've forgotten now. I think maybe we should just make it a bit more difficult. Now I'm joking. There's going to be something very, very... Oh, yeah, the Monopoly training. That was it. Stacey Serrano's $100,000 a month training. Is that fair?
Hey, I personally know some people doing huge numbers with Monopoly, so that's big.
Is that cool, guys? Right? So we'll give you the Stacey Serrano training plus maybe some leads as well. Were you going to give them some leads, Terry?
Yep, absolutely. Hit me up. Once you upgrade, hit me up. I'll run some campaigns for you personally.
Okay.
You know, so
Cool.
yeah.
All right. Somebody said, what if you're at surgery already? If you're at surgery already, we'll give you the training. We'll give you, yeah, so we'll need a print. This is why I need Liaz on the call. Take a print screen of your level. Sound like Hitesh now. All right, cool. So guys, listen, it's we're pretty much coming up onto the hour. Hopefully we're going to be aiming to do this a bit more regularly now. So maybe once every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Let's do this again in 2 weeks' time.
Absolutely.
So,
Again, thanks. I want to thank everybody again for, you know, chilling with us. This was huge. Got me even more motivated. Thanks, Leah, Tiaja, Matt, everybody else. And let's go out here and make some noise.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Cool. Take care. All right. Let's see who the action takers are. All right. Let's see who all the action takers are of the next week. I'm not going to go back to that prime life. See you later, guys.
Matt, you're too much.
Oh man, I just, it's all about the prime life.
Awesome. Cheers, guys.
See you later, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Nice one. All right, guys, I've recorded this. I'm going to post this up into the group as soon as I get a chance.
Oh, gosh.
Cool.
Great kid.
All right, see you later, guys.
Night.